Do you have these concerns when it comes to drafting contracts? In terms of price and payment, how much will be paid? On what terms? What are the consequences of late payment? In terms of allocation of risk, what are the indemnities, warranties, limitations on liability, and damages? Is there joint and several liability? In terms of confidentiality, will you exchange confidential information? Is there a remedy if there is a breach? In terms of dispute resolution, how will both parties resolve conflicts and disputes? Through arbitration, mediation, or litigation? Will there be special remedies? What about contract drafting nightmares? Every phase of the contracting cycle has its own set of challenges. Contract drafting can be particularly detestable, with both parties going back and forth over every minute detail. Here's the unfortunate truth. Oftentimes, even with detailed and long drafting periods, the contract is still mediocre and problematic. Here are the top 3 contract drafting nightmares faced by many. First, lack of standard contract language and clauses. Poorly drafted contracts often have confusing language that is not helpful. Instead of vital information and clause language, your contract can be full of confusing, non-standard language. This can result in a breach of contract, contract disputes, and other detrimental consequences. Second, copying from precedent contracts. Without careful thinking and drafting, or getting advice from a lawyer, you are quite likely to get things wrong, including copying any provisions in your exemplar document that are unsuitable, non-standard, or were designed or negotiated to be friendly to the other side, among other things. Third, vague references. Contracts often reference to certain laws or other business documents, or even an appendix to the contract itself. But sometimes, the drafters who are familiar with the relevant law or document fail to take into consideration that other readers may not know them. Legal and non-legal professionals need to be well versed with the drafting techniques of commercial contracts to foresee the risk, balance the risk allocation, and have analytical thinking to handle contracts in the best interest of their organization. It is vital that contracts be aligned with business expectations. If it is not written as needed, the contract will fail to perform. Our PowerPack intensive training focuses on developing own ability in terms of commercial language nuances that contribute to clarity and productivity of contract drafting. This course will concentrate on the precise problems that you encounter most in your daily job roles when drafting, preparing, or vetting a contract. Who is this training for? This training would be for line managers or those who are in departments such as contract, procurement, corporate services, human resource, finance, IT, legal, or any officers who prepare and write contracts. You may contact us at 6082-265-818 for any enquiries.